Elon Musk recently called out the creators of ChatGPT for abusing $50 million that he donated to start the company, and what they did was pretty disturbing.
I am the reason OpenAI exists.
How much money did you give them?
I'm not sure the exact number, but it's some number on the order of $50 million. It wouldn't exist without me.
It wouldn't exist without you. So
I came up with the name. OpenAI refers to open source. So the intent was, so what was the opposite of Google? Would be an open source nonprofit, because Google is closed sourced for profit.
So he gave $50 million to OpenAI, the company that started ChatGPT, to be non-profit and open source and safe with AI. OpenAI, they take the money, say thank you very much, and become closed source and for profit. They partner with one of the most profitable companies in the world, Microsoft, in a multi-billion-dollar deal, and they don't disclose what they use to train GPT or the hardware involved. That'd be like giving money to a charity to help hungry kids in Africa, and instead of giving them food, they take food away from the children. Or like giving money to Children's Education Fund, and they start taking books away from the kids. Or as Musk said, like donating to an environmental organization to plant trees, and instead they become a lumber company. The more you think about what OpenAI did, it's twisted on every level. But that's the unfortunate thing about money and power. It is very hard to resist. Just go and ask Frodo Baggins. Now obviously most people would just go and sue a company did this. This is obviously wrong. But suing takes a lot of time, and if there's one person who doesn't have much time, it would be Elon Musk. Flying rockets to Mars, building electric vehicles, and running a social media company, weirdly enough, takes a bit of time.
So you're very disappointed in what's happened there in terms of it becoming a for-profit.
I would
take any
say
action?
I
Sue
would say,
them in some way?
I do think that there's some... Look, it does seem weird that something can be a non-profit, open source, and somehow transform itself into a for-profit closed source. Is that legal? That doesn't seem legal. And then I also think it's important to understand the when push comes to shove. Let's say they do create some digital superintelligence, almost godlike intelligence. Well, who's in control?
As much as it sounds like a sci-fi movie gone wrong, that could never really happen. The threat of AI is real. Even from a personal perspective, you can make a whole YouTube video just from AI, from writing the script to video editing to voice, everything. I don't do it personally, but many other channels are doing it. With AI, we also risk biased programming, so all the information that we get comes through the filter of what the owner of the AI wants us to see. And worst case scenario is AI plugs into other internet services and starts writing its own code and becomes infinitely smart. The human species currently dominates other species because the human brain is smarter than other animals' brains. But AI could/has already exceeded this, and we need to make sure that we're in charge of it, not the other way around, for obvious reasons.
And I do worry that Microsoft actually may be more in control than, say, the leadership team at OpenAI realizes. Microsoft, as part of Microsoft's investment, they have rights to all of the software, all of the model weights, and everything necessary to run the inference system. At any point, Microsoft could cut off OpenAI.
If AI does become godlike powerful, we must trust Microsoft, the second largest company in the world, to handle things safely. Call me crazy, but I'm not sure I want Bill Gates' profit-generating behemoth guiding us through the delicate threat of AI. One man that I would trust is Elon Musk. For whatever reason, unlike Frodo Baggins, he seems to be able to resist the allures of money and power. Honestly, he can't be human. He must be an alien.
Offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
So right now, the current leaders in AI are open AI with Microsoft, who I'm not sure we can trust after what they did to Elon Musk. Extremely dishonest behavior. But the other current leaders in AI are Google. The founders of Google are Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Musk used to be quite close to Larry Page, and still they started to talk about AI.
I used to be close friends with Larry Page, and I would stay at his house, and we'd have these conversations long into the evening about AI, and I would be constantly urging him to be careful about the danger of AI, and he was really not concerned about the danger of AI and was quite cavalier about it. And then the final straw was Larry calling me a speciesist for being pro-human consciousness instead of machine consciousness. And I'm like, well, yes, I guess I am.
I'm sorry, please forgive me for having preference for the human species as opposed to robots. Elon Musk, he really is a terrible alien, isn't he? Elon has shown that some of these guys who are at the top of the top, leading the most powerful companies, they have questionable moral character. Not Elon Musk, but some of the other ones. And the more I look into this, the more worried I become for AI. Elon, you saved us with free speech with Twitter. You saved us with pollution with EVs. Can you please find some way to save us again with AI? Please and thank you.